This workout will define your entire upper body with superset circuits. Grab your dumbbells and let's get strong. Jumping right into our warm-up. As we go through the warm-up, I'll explain the structure for our workout. We're gonna start with a reach and pull. So arms up nice and tall, and then pull and squeeze down. This workout today, all about supersets. One of my favorite ways to train, actually, and I am so happy that you showed up for them. Not only because it's such a fun way to work out, but also it's way more fun and way more, I guess we'll say, comforting to know that someone else is pushing and working right along with you. Let's do 2 more, and then we're gonna go into arm circles. Last one, arm circles back, big arm circles. I'll also tell you the optional equipment I have out here as well. That's just my bench right now. Just during my pregnancy, I need a little bit of extra support for those on the ground moves. You can do all those exercises on the ground. I'm just gonna be using my bench at an incline for those. And then also optional are wrist weights. So if you have your wrist weights and you wanna add those for upper body today, go ahead and do that. Let's take it forward. Big circles forward now. And next we're gonna grab some very light dumbbells for a few warm-up exercises. We're gonna do a reverse grip row and then just 1 dumbbell for a chest press to shoulder press. So let's move it on over. Grab your light dumbbells. I'm gonna grab 10 pounds. Whatever feels good to you, grab that. Reverse grip row to start, so that means palms away. Nice strong back, hinge it over, and let's row. Just a few reps here, taking our time to get that mind-muscle connection, bringing our focus here, getting ready for our training. Exhale as you squeeze. We'll do 3 more. Here's 3. And then we'll go into our last warm-up exercise. Here's 2 and 1. Next one, only need 1 dumbbell. We're gonna go into a chest press, standing chest press to shoulder press. Hands on the end of your dumbbell, press it out, bring it in, press it up. Simple structure today. We are working with circuits, so we have 2 superset circuits. Superset back-to-back, no rest in between, working for 45 seconds for each set. Then we'll get 30 seconds to rest. We've got 6 supersets in each circuit. Then we will repeat, and we'll repeat that same circuit over with those supersets. Rest in between supersets, 30. Rest in between circuits, 60. Let's do 2 more. Up for 2. Out. Last one. And then first superset is underway. First superset is going to be a snow angel and then an in and out shoulder press. So you're probably gonna need 2 different sets of dumbbells for that, as that snow angel is a little bit lighter than that shoulder press in and out, a little bit heavier. If you're adding your wrist weights, go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna keep mine on for the whole workout. Aim to lift moderately heavy on this one. Listen to your body, challenge yourself for that 45 seconds. Grab your weight and let's do this. All right, as always, starting out with that good posture, shoulders rolled down and back, soft knees, hips tucked under, core tight. We lift in 3, 2, and let's begin. First set, all the way up, snow angel all the way down. Nice and slow with this one, control it up and down. I have a staggered stance. You can always take a slightly wider stance if that feels more comfortable to you. Whatever gives you the most power in your lift, stand that way. And that good form with that lower body, soft knees, hips tucked under, and core tight. Remember with the superset, no rest, just enough to switch weight. So for this first superset, just to give you a range for my weight, I've got my 10 pounds and then I'm gonna bump it up to 15 for that in and out shoulder press, which is coming up next. In 3, 2, 1, adjust your weight if you need. Let's go, in and out shoulder press. So we start in, take it out, press it up, 45 on. Back in, close it up. Keep those elbows high. So the bottom of your arm there, keep it about parallel to the ground. You don't want to drop all the way down. So keep it up, keep that tension. So just that open and close here. Open and close. Working those stabilizer muscles in the shoulders as well as those deltoids. Woo! This one gets tough. You're gonna get 30 seconds to rest after this. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe it out, rest it out. We're gonna hit the back next. We've got rotating rows and then right into a dead stop row. So let's see. I think today's gonna be one of those days where I have like every dumbbell out in my range, so. Whew. All right, getting ready, rotating rows first. Keep that back strong, nice long spine. Hinge it over, palms face you, and then we'll rotate up. Here we go. Rotate up. Squeeze, back flat, core engage. Weight stays in your heels. Think about sticking your chest out through your weights as you pull up to keep that spine nice and long, no rounding in the shoulders. Alternating dead stop row next. So you might be able to go up a little bit in weight as we're gonna be alternating sides with that one. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Switch it right over. All right, alternating dead stop row. Let's go, row it up. Dead stop, switch it over. Keep moving here with this one. Try to keep a pretty quick to moderate tempo throughout this workout today. That'll help us bump up that intensity. Again, build that muscle, build that definition. Spine still nice and long. Almost there. Now this next, we're gonna hit the chest, so I am going to grab my bench, but you'll be on the ground for that one. If you want, last 3, 2, and a 1. Whew. All right, so I am just using my bench, but again, we've got chest press and pullovers, so you can feel free to be on the mat for those. Oh, let me go this way. All right, so chest press first. Grabbing those weights, then into pullover. In 3, 2, let's press. Exhale as you press and squeeze. Get that full range all the way up. Tighten up through that chest. Punch the ceiling and down. Whew. Oh, nice job. You got this. So with supersets, you will notice heart rate does get up because we are really challenging ourselves with longer working times, no breaks. And then again with this heavier weight, it is a challenge, but it is a good one. Pullovers in 3, 2, and a 1. Whew. I'm gonna just adjust myself to 1 dumbbell. You can keep 2 if you'd like. But let's pull over. Here we go. Down, pull and squeeze back up. Stop those arms right about at chest height, so midline through your chest. Stop the weight. So don't pull too far towards your belly button. Driving your shoulder blades into the mat. Pull, squeeze up. Whew. This one is also so good for the core. So as you pull back up, think about tightening up your abs. As you exhale, here it is. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice job. All right, we are moving on. Superset number 4. We're gonna bring it to the ground. Now optional, you can do this standing. We're gonna do a kneeling wide curl. However, again, keep it standing if that kneeling position happens to bother your knees. But kneeling will actually put a little bit more work into the core and into those biceps. Whew. So bringing it down about a hip width apart or length apart. We've got 45. Here we go. Wide curls, squeeze, tighten up the glutes. All the way down, squeeze all the way up. We'll go right into hammer curls next, but from here, these wide curls. Exhale as you squeeze up. Elbows tucked in and back. Relaxing the shoulders. So don't shrug the shoulders to help yourself get the weights up. All in the arms. So next we're gonna bring it up to stand. Go right into hammer curls. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. You might already be standing. If so, stay standing. If not, bring it up. Hammer curls. Here we go. Curl. All the way down. This one's gonna burn out those biceps. We're hitting everything today. Biceps, triceps, shoulders, chest, and back. So no upper body muscle left untouched. Two supersets to go. We've got triceps. Next. Woo. Almost there. Here's that countdown for 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to hit tricep overhead extension. Then we're going to go back to kneeling for an alternating rear delt fly. So that rear delt muscle is a small muscle, part of your shoulder complex in your back. So we're going to hit that one combined with those triceps. Again, if kneeling bothers your knees at all, keep those rear delt flies standing. So let's get ready. Tricep overhead extension. Grab your weight. We've got 3, 2, and let's go for it. Down, all the way. Press and squeeze all the way back up. And that squeeze comes right through the back of your arms. Exhale, press. One thing that helps me really contract all the way through those muscles in the back of the arm is I like to think about squeezing my arms around my temples when I come back up to that starting, or I guess that ending position of that rep. Down, and then right here, squeeze, tighten everything up. And then all the way down. So kneeling, rear delt flies next, or do those standing. We're gonna alternate sides. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Bringing it down or keeping it standing. Let's begin. Now, if you are standing, it's just like that bent over row where you've got a long, strong spine. Back is staying flat. Slight bend in that elbow as you come up. So again, this arm comes out, squeeze that shoulder blade around. Keep that core tight. Almost there. And then last and final superset. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so you can keep it on the mat. I'm gonna go back to my bench because we are going to do chest flies into skull crushers. So we're gonna have chest and triceps, then finish out with a renegade row on the mat. Moving quick. I'm gonna keep my bench half on and half off, so this might look a little interesting. All right, so chest flies right into those skull crushers. We got 3, we got 2, and let's fly. Here we go. Open up nice and wide. Squeeze, bring it back together. Stop it at the top. Bring it down, skull crushers. Extend. Whew, those triceps can feel it. Push, drive those arms all the way up. Get that full range with both the fly and then the skull crusher. Nice and wide here. So we're gonna bring it right down for renegade rows. Renegade rows on your knees or your toes. Whether your knees or toes, take a slightly wider base. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, so in for those renegade rows. Here we go. Pull and squeeze. Exhale as you pull. Hold it for a second at the top, really squeeze that shoulder blade around your spine, and then back down. Now with renegade rows, if it bothers your wrists at all to stay on your dumbbells, just take that solid plank, then have that dumbbell just right near your hand so you can row up. I like to keep it on the outside of my hand just to prevent myself from setting it down too close to the other hand that's still on the mat. But you can always take that option, again, if holding that plank on the dumbbells hurts your wrist. Here's 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Breathe it out. We get a little bit of a longer break because we are moving on to circuit 2. Same 6 supersets, so same thing over. With this second round through, how did you feel? Think about that. So this next round through, if you need to up your weight or if you need to decrease your weight, you can do that. Make the best choice for how you're feeling right here and right now for these exercises. Maybe you're gonna stay. I know for quite a few I'm gonna stay, but I know there's some where I was like, could have gone up. Whew. That's the thing with strength training. We're always learning something new about ourselves, and we're always changing, we're always growing. So we have to be on our toes to watch to make sure that we're catching anything that might come up during our workout. Again, stronger here to be stronger out there. We're going into snow angel. Snow angel, back to that, and then the open and closed shoulder press. So let's bring it standing. Back to snow angel, 45 seconds on the clock in 5. Here's 3, 2, and let's go. All the way up. Control it nice and slow down. Don't shrug the shoulders. We're up, wrists are straight, and then down. If you are interested in adding wrist weights into your collection of exercise equipment, they are one of my favorites. If you haven't noticed, I always love to add them for upper body. It's just that little extra oomph, and it kind of helps you take that next step up to the next dumbbell set that you might have for upper body. Whew. Last one, because this is it. This is 3, 2, and 1. Whew. In and out shoulder press, but you'll find a link down in the description to my Amazon storefront if you're interested in adding those to your collection. Breathe throughout this one. Press, extend. Man, ooh, this one is tough, especially after snow angel and being circuit number 2. One other way you can tell if you're going heavy enough is it is a little bit harder to speak. So by the end, you're like, ooh. You can hear it you can hear the strain in my voice sometimes when we get to the end. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rotating row, then right into that dead stop row. Quick towel off time. All right, so rotating row first, then alternating dead stop row. All right, rotating row first. Remember, palms are gonna face you and then rotate up and away in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hold at the top for a second. With those rows, always try to give it a little bit of an extra hold here to feel those back muscles start to work. We don't just want to go through the motions. We want to feel it. We want to work all the way through that rep. Squeeze, exhale, stick that chest out. All the way down, pull, squeeze. Alternating dead stop row next. 1 dumbbell for that one. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. And here we go. Again, hold it at the top for just a second. Keep that core tight. Squeeze your belly button into your spine. That's going to help you keep a nice long, strong back, but also give you support through that lower back as well. Almost there. Let's get our last one in. 3, 2, 1. All right, chest press, pullovers, head to the mat if you're down there. I'm gonna grab my bench. All right. Where are we going? We're going here. Keep it heavy. We got 30 minutes, so you know we make it count. Bringing it back, chest press first. 5 out. Drive those shoulder blades into your mat here. A little arch in the back, and let's press. Hear yourself exhale with that press up, with that work, with that contraction in the chest, and then tighten those chest muscles up at the top. And what I mean by that is that's where you really dig those shoulder blades in and really think about extending and reaching towards the sky. These little tweaks are gonna get you so much more out of your workout. So again, that's why we try to stay focused. Here's 3, 2, 1. Pull over, right into it. 1 or 2 dumbbells, let's go. Drop it nice and low and pull. Remember, use your core, squeeze right here. Good, and then back down. Whew. Exhale with your pull, stopping midline of your chest. Not too far forward. Don't lose that tension that we're working for. Oh, 1 more, here it is. Last 3, 2, and 1. Oh, amazing. All right, we are moving on. Superset 4. This is where we're gonna be kneeling for a wide curl, but again, if kneeling bothers your knees, keep it standing, then hammer curls. All right, so wide curls, arms out wide. And let's begin. So up here, if you're kneeling, squeezing the glutes, hips tucked under, core tight. All the way down. Keep those elbows tucked in and back, and then squeeze up to the top of that move. Relaxing those shoulders. Hammer curls next. We'll bring it up to stand. We've got about 10 seconds left. That's 1 more rep. Here it is. Last 3, 2, 1. Wow, bringing it up. Hammer curls. Let's go. At the beginning I said, I'm so happy you're here because number 1, supersets are fun, but number 2, it is always so much more exciting to know that someone else is pushing with you. So thanks for pushing with me right now. I tell you, that's for real getting me through. I'm like, I know you're out there doing it. I better be doing it too. Oh my God. But it's burning. We're almost there. Only 2 supersets after this. Can't stop smiling. Yay. Feels so good to complete a workout, but sometimes you don't ever want to stop. You're like, oh, just another one. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're going into tricep overhead extension and then that kneeling rear delt fly. So again, with the kneeling rear delt fly, if you need to do it standing, you can do it hinged at the hips there, standing, alternating sides. All right, tricep overhead extension. Grab your weight Bring it up. Here's 3, 2, and let's do it. Down, press and squeeze. And how fast did that go by? I mean, we are almost there. I know some of the sets probably didn't feel very fast, but the entire workout itself, I'm like, what? We're almost done? Okay. I guess I'll take it. But again, that goes to being said, if you're like, I can just, because you know, sometimes you start a workout when you don't want to. You're like, fine, I'll do it. I have to do it. But then you know you feel so much better like 3, 4 sets in. You're like, why was I complaining about doing this? This is the best. It feels so much better when I'm done with a workout. But again, if you're not ready for it to be done, I'm gonna have a finisher for you. But first, we gotta switch it up. Kneeling rear delt flies in 3, 2, 1. Whew. Bringing it down, and let's go for it. 45 on. And then last superset to take us home. Now, if you're in that hinged over position, keep that core tight, soft knees. Kneeling position, core is still nice and tight. Focus on squeezing around that shoulder blade. But those finishers are great to add on because they're super quick, super short. But if you are working to build up a certain muscle group, that's where you want to go because that's going to give you a little extra time each week. Add them on a couple times at the end of or a couple times per week after your workout. And before you know it, you're going to start seeing quicker results in those specific areas. In 3, 2, we got it. 1. Chest flies to skull crushers and then renegade row. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna get myself ready for renegade row because I'm gonna use these. But actually, well, let's try it. Let's try it all the way through. Chest flies, skull crushers, bringing it down. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Chest flies, open nice and wide. Bring it back up and then bring it down, skull crushers all the way down, press it all the way up, squeeze, get that full extension to work the back of the arm. Last superset, and you've made it to that final finisher that I'll pop up on screen for you. The finisher I'm gonna encourage you to do today is going to be the arms and shoulders finisher. That is one of my favorite, and I'm telling you, those are 2 muscle groups. Last 3, 2, and 1, renegade row. Last exercise, last 45. Here we go. So the arms and shoulders, those are 2 muscle groups that if you give just a little extra attention to, you are gonna see big changes in those areas. So adding that arms and shoulders finisher today after this training that we've done so far is gonna be so good. Core tight, body long and strong. Finish up here, we're almost there. Oh. All right, last 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you made it. You are amazing. Again, I want to just thank you for joining me because it is always better to work out with a friend, and I'm so happy we could do it together. Check out the finisher. I'm going to be waiting over there for you. And then again, just start to see those arms and shoulders define out. I love you. I'll see you over there.